Basically, what I was told by the top specialist in New Zealand at the time was, within about 5 years, so 5 years ago, you will be legally blind. Let me just share a couple with you. And the reason that I'm going to share these ones in particular is because these are people who are very close to me. Number one is me. 10 years ago, I went to the optometrist for a standard check for my prescription lenses, just to make sure everything was on the up and up. This guy said to me, I'm going to refer you to an eye specialist because I'm not really happy with what I'm seeing here. You have what is called advanced age-related macular degeneration, he said. Basically, what I was told by the top specialist in New Zealand at the time was, within about 5 years, so 5 years ago, you will be legally blind. There's nothing we can do. There are some experimental stem cell treatments, he said, involving injecting stem cells into your eyes. I said, no, thank you. And then I started looking for other things. And that's when I became involved in the idea of adult stem cell support. That was 10 years ago. I should have been blind 5 years ago. I'm not. In fact, my prescription is less than it was 10 years ago, and my vision is better than it was 10 years ago. Now, life-changing. I cannot think of anything more terrifying than losing my sight. And that I was told that's what I can expect, not maybe. So I was kind of preparing myself emotionally for that. And as I said, serendipitously at that time, I started looking around for things, and I found some blurb about Andy. I found some blurb about what he was doing at that time. And I'll be eternally grateful, frankly, because for me, my vision is one of the most important things to me. Let me tell you just a little bit about my dear mum. For the last 10, 15 years, she's been deteriorating quite noticeably, I would have to say. So what did mum had? She had very, very severe ankylosing spondylitis, which is an immune condition where the spinal column and the neck vertebrae basically start to dissolve. And I kind of went, either I prepare myself for this or I lean on mum a bit harder and say, you know what? I'll pay for it, mum. She's a superannuitant. She can't, take a mega dose, get the stuff into you, don't argue, shut up, take them. That was about 3 months ago. Went and visited over the break in early January. And as soon as I got there, something isn't quite as it should, something isn't right here. I couldn't put my finger on it. And then it came to me. Well, number one, she was stood bolt upright with her shoulders back and her chin up, which I hadn't seen in 5, 6 years. She was trotting up and down the beach with us and the dogs and the kids, and with a spring in her step and laughing and joking, no pain on her face, no sign of any problems. Incredible. So I said, are you going to keep taking the stuff? She goes, yeah, I think I will. So that's what I was talking about before, Sarah, when I said, number one, you've got to believe. And the only way you're going to believe is if you talk to people that have been on the stuff, because invariably they will tell you incredible stories. Obviously, Stem Enhance Ultra is the flagship. So that's number one priority. And so that people know, I'm not saying you should do this. Again, check with your upline. I take 16 of those a day. So 16, 4 times 4 of Stem Enhance, 2 plasma flow, 2 Cyactive. I also take Cyactive joint because I have some issues with joints and that kind of stuff as well. And of course, I use every single one of the skincare products on a daily basis.